Hello dear viewers, thank you so much for tuning in, and in today's video we are going to talk about the situation with BitMEX. As you know, the Bitcoin price from 6,400 within a few hours went up to 6,700 and then dropped again very suddenly. So we're seeing a Bart Simpson formation here one more time, and in this video we're going to talk about the causes of this soar in price as well as the drop. So if you enjoy the content, please make sure to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any video, and also give this video a like. So let's get started. And as you can see, one important thing you have to consider when talking about the whole situation is that BitMEX had a scheduled performance upgrade, and it was pretty much the people were made aware of this upgrade days in advance. As you can see, we're doing some maintenance. It will be back up shortly. Maintenance complete. That was on the 7th of August. And then 2 days before the performance upgrade were done, people were notified. What happened next is that we had an all-time high in shorts. So if you don't know what short is, basically you're betting against the market. So when the price goes up, you're screwed. When the price goes down, you make a profit. That's the principle behind going short on a certain good. And it's interesting to see that we had a all-time high of shorts during a time where Bitcoin pumped extremely. So of course, many people think that BitMEX and the shorts, the maintenance and the shorts have something in common. As investors could not log into BitMEX and alter their trade orders, analysts stated that Bitcoin shorts contracts, which achieved a new monthly high on August 21st, were liquidated, pushing the price of Bitcoin 4% off. But analysts have said that the surge in the price of Bitcoin demonstrated manipulation in the market by large-scale retail traders that took advantage of the downtime of BitMEX, a period in which investors can no longer short the market to drive up the price of Bitcoin. This is the theory. And the Bitcoin Lightning 7% breakout during BitMEX downtime shows why odds of SEC approving the CBOE Bitcoin ETF proposal should be close to zero. So this is another topic that we're going to talk about really soon. But was this really the cause of the pump? Basically, when you go short and the price goes up, your order gets liquidated automatically on a market price, which also drives the price up, and that's when a so-called short squeeze happens. Now, people argue that during the maintenance of BitMEX, people could not log into their accounts and do anything, so that's why many retail investors' orders got liquidated, and we had the situation happening. However, since who in their right mind, who has thousands of dollars in Bitcoin, would leave their Bitcoins on an exchange unattended, even though they have been warned 48 hours before the scheduled performance upgrade has been done? In my opinion, this theory is kind of fishy. So another hypothesis that I here have is that we simply saw a huge manipulation in the price by some whale investors, and it's being cloaked under the, under the impression of the BitMEX performance update. So everybody, as humans, we need to know the cause of everything that happens. And when we see a huge soar in price like this, we're like, oh yeah, of course, this is because of the short squeeze. Of course, price goes up, shorts are at an all-time high, so it must be the short squeeze. However, people were notified 2 days before, so I'm not buying this. I'm not saying that the whale investors did manipulate that. I'm not saying that it's 100% the short squeeze. I'm saying that it's hard to say what caused the pump, and basically, as it has been stated before, why should the SEC allow a good that could be manipulated by one single exchange that hard to be available for institutional investors. I mean, BitMEX does like 40%, I think, of the volume of worldwide Bitcoin volume. And imagine like somebody like, I don't know, let's just say BlackRock investing billions of institutional money into Bitcoin, and then one exchange doesn't performance upgrade and their money is gone. Like, what the hell? This is something that's not supposed to happen. And this is also one of the reasons why I say that when dealing with cryptocurrencies, you should be aware of the fact that they're super volatile, guys. And then we see the price went down. So this was due to the SEC rejecting 9 Bitcoin ETF proposals. We can see that here. So we have the Granite Shares ETFs, we have the Direction ETFs, and as well the ProShares ETFs. Why did this happen? So according to the SEC, it happened because, as I stated earlier, market manipulation is very possible and easy with these ETFs. Of course, it would mean if an ETF gets proved that we will get a lot of institutional money into Bitcoin. However, the people who invest into the ETFs would not be the owner of the private keys. They wouldn't have voting rights. So essentially, whoever owns these Bitcoins and gives them out to the investors of the ETFs has a lot of power without sharing the power with the people who are investing into the ETFs. So I'm not really a big fan of the ETFs, but however, since it's super duper easy for one exchange to manipulate the Bitcoin price, I don't see a reason why the ETF should be allowed by the SEC. So Hester Pierce, she works at the SEC, has a lot of experience, and she is a friend of the ETF. She said that yesterday's staff order disapproving SRO rules related to a number of Bitcoin ETFs are stayed pending commission review. So pretty much in English, commissions delegated some tasks to its staff. When the staff acts in such cases, it acts on behalf of the commission. The commission may review the staff's action, as will now happen here. So the SEC commissioners and chairman were probably very busy and decided to give this decision to their staff, which happened, and now the decision's under review. And the ETFs still have a chance. However, considering the fact that they can be manipulated that hard, I don't see why an ETF should happen. Going on, Chinese regulators to block access to over 120 foreign crypto exchanges, not only the exchanges, but also ICOs. As you can see, crypto exchanges, ID5 ICO projects have been shut down, plus Chinese news sites for cryptocurrencies have been shut down, and their WeChat account is banned. And this, of course, sounds like something that I'm kind of surprised. This was 12 hours ago, and still we don't see a decline in the Bitcoin price, which is a positive surprise in my opinion to see something like that happen. Usually, whenever we hear some news about China not allowing anything or blocking something, we see the price go down, since there are bots out there reacting to certain news within milliseconds and then going short or going long. So despite the fact that the ETFs got disapproved and China also did a big crackdown, I am positively surprised of the resilience of the Bitcoin price, which might indicate that the Bitcoin has more resilience than we thought, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Going on, last news for today. So Premier League clubs trial cryptocurrency as experts predict Bitcoin will replace sterling in the transfer industry. And it would, of course, make sense. It's decentralized and really easy to do that. So imagine like Neymar going to Manchester and the payment being made in Bitcoin. That would, of course, be huge news for the whole cryptocurrency world. And I mean, the reasons are, of course, apparent. It's transparent, not decentralized, and very exciting to see that. I have already seen commercial, like a banner behind somebody who's being interviewed, and there's like an eToro logo, and the Wolverhamptons, I think the club's name is, they also have a deal with a coin company. So really cool to see that kind of stuff happening. And something else that's really cool is always rewarding my viewers with some Litecoins that are giving away. Please click on the orange. And we're going to do that also in this case. I hope that I won't pick a spam comment. That would of course suck. Yeah, that was an airdrop. Can't reward that. I also need, of course, a Litecoin address. Oh, Jesus Christ. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this until we get a winner. A legit winner. And it's essentially my fault for not clearing off the spam. It's not YouTube's fault because they're not able to filter the spam. I should do that. So sorry if this takes a bit longer. Have persistence, guys. Oh, there's my friend the Umpire Strikes Back again. I know that name. You're probably right that crypto ETFs will be approved, but should be mandated. The ETF managers are required to hold in custody the crypto being purchased, sold within the ETFs. Good for Australia on supporting purchases, payments in crypto. Interesting comment by Roger Veer on the screenshot you displayed. Maybe his website got hacked. Nah. Thank you, the Umpire Strikes Back. Don't forget to send me your Litecoin address via YouTube comments so I can send you your win in Litecoin, so you get what you actually earned in Litecoin, because as you know, in every video I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, comment down below. Everything in this video is my personal opinion and not financial advice, and see you next time. Bye bye.